Good morning all on our 8th day in Thailand, and this morning we set off early on our Koh Phi Phi day tour. We organised a tour at our hostel with the main focus being on Maya Bay. This is also the beach made famous from the film The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio.
We smoke in front of the boat.
In this video we'll aim to give you as best a review of this tour as we can, but please do take everything stated here with a pinch of salt, bearing in mind the whole day was quite heavily impeded by my injury. Our first stop on the way was at this lagoon with wonderfully clear waters, and where those that fancy jumping off the boat for a swim could.
Is it? Enjoying the first stop.
After 30 minutes or so, we set off to the main attraction. I hobbled along with some haste because we was on a time limit. This was the point we began to get first sight of the beautiful beach we had all been eagerly anticipating. It was yet another hot and bright day in Thailand, and the beach was glowing. So let us tell you, this beach was as amazing as it was built up to be. The sand was silky soft white sand, and the water an absolutely amazing crystal clear blue, all accentuated by the stunning surrounding limestone hills. However, when pressured with time, and also the hordes of other people trying desperately to lap up the moment with their own specified time constraints, the experience is somewhat compromised. All in all though, this is still, in our humble opinion, a must-do activity and experience, but if you can find a more private way of doing this, it'd probably be even better.
Do you want me to take the thing? Do you want me to... This one? Yep.
After this, we paid a little extra and jumped on a longboat to enjoy a different perspective and experience of the beautiful surroundings. This was roughly a 30-minute tour. We didn't do much recording here, but these were really nice and relaxing moments spent. We'd recommend you do the same.
Dear guests,
This was Viking Cave.
living swallow bird, and this swallow bird making nest from her mouth, and it's very important for Chinese people. Chinese people making soup and drink, and they think they look younger. That's why this product is so expensive, $2,500.
For our lunchtime spot, we went to Ton Sai Beach, where we had time both to eat and relax. There's Jew in the water relaxing after lunch, and for lunch we had a buffet which was quite varied and honestly quite average. While Jew was in the water, I grabbed what was maybe the best coconut ice cream I've ever had. Next was Monkey Beach, and as the name suggests, this was a stretch of beach where monkeys gather. We didn't get off the boat for this stop, partly because the hopping on and off the boat was getting a bit much for me, and partly because we didn't fancy the idea of taking pictures of the monkeys close up, which seemed to be the only thing getting off the boat was offering. After this was a super bumpy ride back to our last island stop off before finishing the tour.
How about now?
This was very uncomfortable for me. Many people got off here spurred on by the idea of sipping a cocktail as the sun began to set. Drew and I didn't bother to get off as I fancied more to take my medical boot off and rest and ice my ankle.
Box number 1.
Oh, and there's a spoon here as well.
Nice.
In the evening, with little time to spare ahead of our next day where we was transferring to Koh Samui, we ordered what might be the greatest takeaway meal we've ever had. The food was super delicious and the price for it all ridiculously cheap. Anyway, if you've watched this far, we'd like to thank you. Please do share and subscribe to the channel and do tune in to our next video where we head to Koh Samui. Thank you.
Yo, that looks so good.
That portion was decent. It's decent.
70 baht as well. It's £1 something. Not even £2.